I'm going to guide you through how to access your child's Canvas courses on a daily basis. We're going to start with our web browser, whichever one you have. We're going to go on to launchpad.ocps.net. You're going to log in with your child's username and password. This is a process they should be very familiar with, and they're going to click this blue button. Once on their Launchpad, they're going to find the red Canvas OCPS app. Once onto their Canvas, they're going to be on their dashboard, and they should be able to see all 4 of their courses. Every single day should start with reading. So we're going to click into reading, and we're going to go into our modules, which is our assignment for the day, in 2 different ways. We can go into our modules by using the left-hand navigation, or we can go into our modules by going into the button that is labeled Week 1. For reading, we're going to practice using the button for Week 1. Now that I'm inside my modules, I can see all of the assignments that I have for the remainder of this week. Notice that they're labeled by day. This is all Week 1. They're labeled by day. Right here we have Day 1 assignments that come all the way down to here until this end page. So that means that for the first day, which is Monday, we have to do all of this reading work, and then we can stop. Day 2 is just a little bit further, and I can see that my day starts right here, and it comes all the way down here, and then it stops before moving on to Day 3, which is Wednesday. And then I see that Day 3 ends right here before going on to Day 4. Children can go on and do more work if they would like to. So let's say that tomorrow is Tuesday and they finish all of Day 2's work. If they feel up to it, they could potentially go on to Wednesday's work if they'd like to. They don't have to, though. This is student-paced, and they should only be able to do the little bit assigned to them at the very least. Now that you are done with your first module, which takes you all the way up to the end page of Day 1, that does not mean the child is done for the day. They have to go into the rest of their courses. We can do this 2 ways. We can go back onto our dashboard, or we can just click Courses and go on to our math. Now that we're in the math homepage, I could access my modules 2 ways. I can go into modules on the left navigation, or I can go into my buttons. We're going to practice using the left navigation this time. So let's click on modules. And you'll see that I have all of my modules for math. Now this time, we didn't label it Week 1. We labeled the whole unit because it went a little bit further than Week 1. So let's go ahead and check that out. We have Day 1. That takes me all the way here, and we see the end. So first day, we have all of this of math to do. Day 2, which is Tuesday, is all of this assignment. Wednesday, all of this. Then we have Day 4 of practice. Now, notice that we go to Day 5, which is Friday, but this unit takes you into Monday and Tuesday of the next week as well. Again, if your child would like to move on and work a little bit quicker and move on to multiple days than one, like do Tuesday, Wednesday, and one day, and he feels up to it and he's doing the work correctly, he is more than welcome to. Let's go back onto our dashboard. Now, if your child's finished all of their reading, all of their math, they should always go onto either science or social studies, one or the other, and just make sure that their work is complete. We go into science. We already know that we can go into our modules in here, or we can go into the button. Here's our module for science, and notice that it's really small. We're trying not to overwhelm the students. So make sure that your child keeps a healthy pace with their academics and help them if needed. I am also a phone call away and only a message away. I'd like to draw your attention over to this to-do list. This is also going to help your child know what they still have to do. I want you to notice that your child has art from Ms. Adza, and they also have PE from Mr. Burrows, or students know him as Coach Zach. I'm going to show you how you can make your child's art class and PE class show up on your child's dashboard. First, you have to click Courses and find All Courses. Your child is enrolled in a multiple amounts of courses. I've personally lowered it down to this to make it less confusing. So let's go ahead and find that art course and that PE course so that you can have it onto your dashboard. If you come onto here, you'll notice that you have right up here, Art Intermediate 1, Adza. That is your child's art class. Notice that it does not have a colored star. We can go ahead and press that colored star to make sure that your child's art class shows up on their dashboard. Let's go ahead and find music class. Your child should also have their music class on their dashboard, as well as their PE class. Well, music is not letting us because it is not published quite yet. It seems like the music teacher isn't quite ready to go digital. But we can for now put our PE class and our art class onto our dashboard. And once we hit dashboard, you're going to see that we've added 2 courses onto there. You have your regular ed courses from me, you have your art class, and then you have your PE class. If you go into your art class, you should be able to see that your art teacher has assigned modules for you. Notice that both of these are resources that are worth 0 points. It's still worth going in there and really checking out what kind of resources she's put there. She's broken this up by week. So you have a 100-point lesson that you have to take. Then you have some additional resources, but then you also have buildings right here. You would have to click into all of those to actually see what the art teacher has assigned. I will go ahead and check out the PE course for you. Notice that the PE has allowed you to pick 2 or 3 activities, and then he wants you to use a tracking sheet. So it seems like your tracking form is right in here in this PDF. And I went ahead and clicked on it and it downloaded down here. I could imagine the best way you can do this is by either screenshotting it and digitally marking what you've done, or possibly printing it and then scanning it in or taking a picture of it and uploading it for the coach. If you have any questions about music, art, or PE, go ahead and let me know and I will reach out to those teachers. If you have any other question on how to navigate Canvas, please don't hesitate to reach out. I am here to help.